Alright. Alright. It should all be streaming and working. Hopefully this is all working still. I think we should be pretty good. Yep, seems to all be looking good. Yeah, so tonight I will be streaming some Outward. And yeah, sweet, easy peasy. Alright. That's all good. I can close that now. I thought I'd already closed this. Cool and cool. Alright guys. So tonight I will just be continuing the continuing the character that I've been playing with on these live streams. And yeah, see what happens, I guess. Just gonna listen to some chill music, I think, in the background. I know one thing I want to do tonight is get the Brass Wolf backpack, but that should be pretty easy. But I think at the same time I kind of want to fight the guys in the cave just to have a bit of an adventure. Don't know how long I'll stream tonight, but probably not quite as long as some of the other ones. But see what happens, I guess. So yeah, we're now at a point where we've got all the blue sand armor, got a nice shield, probably hopefully get a better weapon soon. Got a nice coral horn bow, got a few skills. I've got the pressure plate skills that I wanted to get because I want to actually, that's one part I want to play with because I haven't done that much stuff with traps before, so yeah. Cool. And playing with feather dodge as well to play with some of the big backpacks. And yeah. Cool. I might have to turn the mic up a little bit, maybe. Yeah, I think there's I think some of the I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure there are some traps that apply hexes and stuff, because I know I'm dropping frames tonight for some reason. That's not good. Don't know what's up with that. Just make sure some other stuff's closed in the background that I don't need. Cool. But yeah, I think there is okay, it's telling me I'm dropping frames still. It's been a bit odd. You might see it lag soon. But that's weird. Because it's been fine. Other than this, apparently. But yeah. I think that I know there are some traps and stuff that apply hexes and stuff, or different effects. Well, I know at least that there's like you can put predator bones on a tripwire trap to apply bleeding, and I'm pretty sure that there's different pressure plate things. Like I think there's one that's like a poison cloud that will do like poison. I'm not 100% if there's ones that apply actual hexes, like you know, haunted and stuff, but I know that there are some that do big damage. But that's the thing, I've never really touched the traps, and I'm kind of experiencing that side of the game for the first time. And I don't really want to look too much at the wiki, so, or at least like not while I'm doing it the first time, because that's tends how I do tends to be how I kind of play games and stuff. If there's something I've never done before in the game, I'll usually do it vanilla. So like usually on the first playthrough I'll do completely vanilla, but with something like this, again, it's kind of like I'm just kind of seeing what I can experience of the traps and stuff before kind of looking at the wiki too much and stuff. Like obviously I've seen traps and stuff on the wiki when I've been doing build guides and that, but yeah. And it has been sort of a while since I played this a lot, so, which is another aspect of it that's pretty good, because it means that a lot of it's sort of fresh again to me, so that's always nice. That's right, I was gonna drop some stuff in my little backpack here. Might save those. Oh, I thought I could. Yeah, that's right. Need to. Store some other stuff probably. Yeah, something's definitely up with the stream because it's lagging like how. Well, I mean, it's dropping frames like how. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. There could just be one hex trap because I think a lot of the traps are just kind of like do a lot of damage of one type. Seems to be the thing. I'm just gonna have a look again if I've got anything weird running in the background. Just make sure nothing's... Because that's weird. I should not be having the issues that I'm seeing on OBS. Yeah, it should... Yeah. It's just, I think any issues that I have on here, I think if I try and upload the VOD, sometimes there's a few annoying issues. But, I don't know. We'll just roll with it soon if it keeps going. I'll probably save those for later anyway. I don't really necessarily want to be using those just yet because they're good for like boss battles and stuff. So it'd be nice to kind of have a stockpile of them. Yeah, it could be the bitrate, but the bitrate I've been using has been fine like every other stream. So that's why I think something might have been going on in the background on my computer. It may have even been, I think Steam was downloading something. As weird as it sounds, Steam was downloading something and I paused it. Even though it's got nothing to do with the upload, but yeah, I paused it and now I don't seem to be dropping frames, but who knows, dude. Alright. Just trying to like lower my weight a little bit. Yeah, man, I love the new classes in the DLC. I actually made a build guide for each of them. Well, it's like just one big long video that covers a build for each, that includes each new class. And they were a lot of fun to play. I think, yeah. I think I don't know, the probe stuff and the speedster stuff is a bit more... I don't know. I guess just depends because the Hex Mage stuff can be really powerful really easily, whereas I might change up the music a bit. I might put on like a bit of epic music tonight maybe, even though that's pretty cool now. I'll just go epic. Feeling a bit of epic. But yeah, yeah, I would agree. Speedster is kind of a trap for new players because it sounds really cool and it sounds like whoa, but there's so much juggling and balancing that goes on because it's sort of like you have to if you want to use probe, like yeah, probe's awesome in the sense like, you know, third hit apply confusion, fourth hit apply pain, then the next one you're doing that really cool spin attack. But by the same token, you're becoming more vulnerable each time you get a stack of alertness. But you're also becoming faster and you can do more sprint damage, and it's like it makes the combat really interesting. Yeah. I find with probe it definitely makes the combat sort of more interesting and maybe a little bit more engaging because you're sort of like, when's the best time to strike? And I mean, I suppose you do that anyway, but it just ups the risk a bit more. So yeah, so then you end up being kind of like, I don't know. Well, that's what I found it did to the combat for me. So, but yeah, like I was saying, the Hex Mage, right? I feel like the Hex Mage, it's really easy to just have, like, just be a really solid build that's doing lots and lots of damage, and you don't really need to do a lot. You just sort of because the skills themselves are just so powerful. Um, yeah. It works better on its own. Like, yeah, exactly. As its own class tree, you could just use Hex Mage and you could be really powerful. But with Speedster, it's a little more fiddly. But yeah, Speedster can definitely be pretty monstrous when you combine it with a couple of things. They're about to rot anyway. Nice. See, I haven't even used Blood Sigil yet, because I just didn't go that side of the tree yet with anything. So because it's yet another build to try and play around with. All right, cool. Well, I don't actually know how to make any traps, but I wonder if there's like recipes or something on one of these guys. I just know the tripwire traps, man. I want to play with the pressure plates.
How? This is troubling.
Ah. I know how to make some charges. Let's see. I wonder if I can figure it out. Because if it's crab eye seeds and... Yeah, the enchanting system is like a really awesome concept, but I feel the implementation was a little bit poor, and there was so many bugs with it as well, is what I found. That's just the experience I had with it. I know they're working on it, which is great. That's what's great about these devs. They actually actively work to fix things. But I definitely noticed that like there was enchantments that should be working that didn't work. I know there's the puzzle that you can do where you, based on the color of the thing near the clock tower, you go and find that lamppost and it's illuminated, and somewhere around a big area around it, the elemental will have spawned. I tried when I was playing it. I tried on 2 different characters, and it was sort of bugged because the thing the elemental would only sometimes spawn, but I had enough stockpiled elements because I played through the massive interconnected dungeon probably like 2 or 3 times, and I'd managed to get enough, stockpile enough, and then I was using a bit of legacy chest shenanigans to get myself a bit more, but I had enough of the particles, is what I mean, to kind of do that. But yeah, I feel like I personally was hoping that the enchanting would be more kind of you can apply whatever small strength enchantment to whatever item. I was hoping it would be more broad rather than being here's this very specific enchantment for this very specific item, which admittedly it's still cool. It still opens up new build possibilities and stuff, but I just feel like it would be much more interesting if you could do some more broad things. And but admittedly as well, some of the really cool enchantments, for the there's one the what's it called, the unsuspected or unexpected strength or whatever it is. You can apply it to any iron weapon, I think it is, and it increases the damage by 150%. So one of the builds I made, I haven't done a video for this one because there's a couple of builds that I haven't actually done videos for yet. I may get to it eventually, but again, I sort of haven't done the videos for them because I experienced a lot of bugs when I was trying to get footage and stuff. But that means that you can make a iron claymore that's doing heaps and heaps of damage. So it's really fun because I really like the look of the iron claymore, aesthetically. So it was really fun making a build based around it. I can probably even quickly show you because there's no reason I can't. But basically it's a War Maiden build is what I called it. I don't know if it's still bugged. It was last time I checked, because the problem was the enchantment, right? Actually, I can't remember if this is the right one, but the enchantment was broken. So the damage worked, but the impact wasn't getting updated properly. So it was effectively you were still hitting with like minimal impact of the base iron claymore, even though, because part of this build, right? Because you can still see it's 26, right? Oh, I haven't enchanted this one. Oh, this is the wrong character. I hadn't got around to enchanting that yet. But this was the one I was getting footage with. But where was the other one? But the idea was to like get lots of impact. And the problem was that, where's the other one? I have way too many characters. It could be that one. Might be this character. I think, yeah, because I was testing stuff out. But yeah. The trouble was that for some reason impact wasn't applying to enemies properly. And here's a perfect example, right? Because I'd buff my impact and I'd get it like really, really high. But also, yeah, like you can see the damage is really high. But I'd buff the impact, but the impact would still be hitting with the base 26. It wouldn't apply the proper impact. So part of the strength of it was that, part of the strength of it was that you'd be able to actually just keep juggling impact and stuff, except you couldn't do it properly because obviously, yeah. And then these enchantments were just to get the like extra impact and damage. So it's like the assassin enchantments. But yeah, so the idea with this build, right? It's the you've got like your where are we? Yeah, so Shamanic Resonance, and to get like a bit tougher, and to get Wind Imbue, to get tougher boons, I mean. And there was also, because yeah, Daredevil, Shamanic, and Survivor's Resilience. Because the idea was basically you like prime, and then you do 2 Predator leaps in a row, and then you can then you've got like probe to hit with, you've got your pommel counter and brace and a sweep kick, and then yeah, Feral Strikes obviously is just kind of a finisher if you really want to finish him with that. But yeah, like the concept was pretty cool. I might just change the music again. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, so it's cool. It was a cool concept in like that build was a cool concept, but it didn't really. It works well. It's just because the Claymore's bugged at the moment. It's kind of, or because the Claymore was bugged. I don't honestly know if it still is, but yeah. The gauntlets are pretty fun, I have to admit. Like, it's fun mucking around with the gauntlets. Because they're just, they're a lot of fun to kind of... I just love, the Hurricane build. I just really liked getting heaps of impact on them and just, like, hitting really fast and knocking things around and, yeah. And they've also got a really kind of cool duck and weave kind of attack pattern. Like, that was another cool thing, the attack combination, the way you kind of like punch, punch, weave, punch. Like, that was, yeah, pretty satisfying, I have to admit. Well, I'm going to go for a bit of a wander in the desert. Yeah. I think it's just because they were so associated with Speedster. But yeah, no, it is definitely cool. Like with all the different things, the way the DLC has helped to kind of make things more interesting. But well, I mean, just in terms of like build possibilities. But yeah, overall, it was sort of. Yeah. I definitely feel like the enchanting could have been much cooler. It's still cool and it's like interesting, but yeah. Oh, I've got no arrows. I've got to make more. Whoops, doozies. Got a trap though. I'll probably lure some dudes into this. Oh no, he sees me. But at least I'm only fighting one now. That's kind of good for me. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's exactly the thing with the enchantments. If that like lamp puzzle thing I was talking about, if that was working properly, I feel like it wouldn't be quite as bad, or at least in my experience, because my experience of it was that the only way that I managed to get particles was the big dungeons and the tiny little like dungeon rooms. There's like a couple of small dungeons around the map that have like one elemental in them, I think, of each type. So you can sort of get one from there if you're lucky. But the problem is, because I didn't have the opportunity to harvest the puzzle, because the puzzle, as far as I know, is you go around, you kill one at each lamp, and then one of each type of elemental spawns at that Divin square or whatever it is. It's like a little, I can't remember where it is exactly. I think it's like northwest or something, like southwest, sorry. Yeah, that then they are each guaranteed to drop like 2 of them or something, or 1 of them at least. So without access to that, it's like you are grinding. And because I think the drop chance of the particles is only like 30% or something. So you're so unlikely to get what you need, even just in one run through, when the puzzle's not working, this is. So then for me, it was like, I'm trying to do builds and stuff, and I can't even get the bits I need to finish the build in a legitimate way. So I was just like, that's sort of part of why I gave up with the build guides I was going to do. But yeah, it's just really like, and just all these little like complications to it. And like I said, the bugs with some enchantments not working and things not doing what they're sort of supposed to. And so, I don't know. I was sort of very, very put off by all that. But yeah. Yeah, man. Skyrim, yeah, exactly. Well, this is meant to be much more harsh, and like, Skyrim's just, you can become a god in Skyrim in like an hour. So, I know, because I've done it and made videos about it. Haha. I'll just grab all that. But yeah, yeah, I don't know. The enchanting in this, it's like, I like the concept of like placing the pillars in different directions and stuff. Yeah, exactly, man. That's the other problem. It's like, by the time you get access to enchantments, you've already nailed out a really solid build, and half the enchantments are for like earlier game stuff, so it's almost like you'd have to enchant stuff and then like put it in legacy chests if you want to actually use it during a playthrough. But because part of it is like, by that point you're trying to optimize your character with enchantments, so then you're kind of like in this awkward catch-22 where you're like, well, yeah, I could get this and I could put in the effort to get the particles to finally get the enchantment I want, but it's sort of like, do I really need to? And even then, like, I've done it because like there was some things I wanted to get and I was testing it and all that. But even then, like I said, when I was playing it and doing it, it was like this gamble of almost like, is it actually going to work? Or is the enchantment going to be bugged? But yeah, so I think making some more broad effects that you can apply earlier in the game. Yeah, these are just like, I'm just spitballing ideas now of like how you would make it a bit more interesting and a better enchanting system. I think still keep like the cool system of like placing pillars and kind of different directions, and I don't know, it was fiddly, but it was kind of cool, like, and it kind of makes it its own enchanting system, I guess. But I would say make the particles a little more common to drop, and maybe even make like lower tier enchantments that can be applied more broadly, and require less complex materials to make, so that you can get access to them earlier in the game, so you can kind of buff yourself a little bit and kind of still be engaged with the enchanting system and be like, yeah, this is interesting and cool. But I don't know. I mean, it's sort of a weird thing to balance though in a game like this, where you want it to be sort of difficult and that kind of survival thing, and like, but I don't know. But they're just some thoughts about it, because it really was just like way too much clunky effort to try and... Oh, what? My kick didn't... But yeah, enchanting was definitely the thing that felt the most kind of in the end. Sounded really cool in concept, but yeah. See, that would be a really solid mod. Something that recalibrates the way enchantments work and stuff. And I might try out that saber for a little bit. Yeah. I've only played around with like the fast travel mod, which was before the DLC. That was really cool and really well implemented. And I just played around with a couple of cosmetic things like hide your helmet and stuff. I haven't tried any of the new class trees or anything, but yeah, some of the mods do look really cool. Oh no, I don't want it to go back. I was just stuffing around. I believe there's a shell horror down here, so this will be interesting. Oops, just wasted my kick. I'm gonna try and fight him. Usually I'll like just let him fight other stuff, but gotta let my stamina regen for a little bit. Oops. Oh, Jesus, that was a big hit. Come on, a bit more stamina. Oh, Jesus. Oh no, extreme poison. Nah, I knew I'd messed that up as soon as I saw that, yeah. Ah, well, that's alright. So close though. I think my bolt rag ran out. As soon as I saw that poison, I knew I'd ripped it. But that's alright. Admittedly too, if I was, I don't know, I might swap. Well, now I'm walking all the way back there, I guess. Oh, no pastes or anything. We'll make a bedroll, so I could snooze in the dungeon. Oh wait, no, wrong thing. That's alright. That was just rough because it was so close, like, and I just got too eager at the end of that little fight. Like, I would have been fine if I had have just waited until that attack had finished. I wouldn't have been caught out. But I got impatient and it got me killed. Really need some more arrows, which is good because there's a tree right there. Cool. I may as well just make arrows, I think. Cool. Don't really want to fight those. I just kind of want to bypass them and get back to get the backpack. Yeah, dude. I really do wish that you could like put varnishes on your bow and like do elemental arrows or something more interesting. I know they don't want bows to be like, yeah, exactly, like arrow plus rag or bow plus rag. Either whichever way they did it, it would just be so much nicer to be able to like I understand why they don't, but then by the same token, now they've added the on the horror bow that can't remember what it's called. It's like it's not anger. It's something. It's an enchantment that brings the poison, makes the bow do 10 extra decay damage and gives it extreme poison instead of just poison. So then you can combine that with piercing shot and instantly apply extreme bleeding and extreme poison. And the bow's doing like 50 damage per shot. So it's which is really, really fun. But like, I don't know, it'd just be more interesting if you could, or even if there was like different types of arrows or something, like, yeah. Nah, it's not Poltergeist. It's not one of those. It's one it's a specific enchantment for the horror bow. It's called like something despair, or it's not, there's something like, they've got like whatever name before it, and then anger is it's like something anger is the mace one or something, or two-handed axe one or something. But there's one that's called like something despair or something such. I can't remember what it's called, but it gives the horror bow, only the horror bow, like the enchantment is specific to the horror bow, and it just gives it just gives straight up I delete that. It's like straight up extra 10 extra 10. Actually, I'll figure it out. I'll figure out what it is, because I've got it on one of them, although I don't know if I have the recipe in my bugger it, I won't do that. I want to keep playing on this character. Yeah, that's, yeah, irrepressible anger. Yeah. So I was right, it was anger. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So extreme poison. Okay, 21% build up. Okay, that's not bad then. So it still takes like 5 hits then. But yeah, then you apply. Okay, never mind. It's not as bad as I thought, because you still need to hit like 6 times probably with it to make it apply. But yeah, it's pretty nuts, because you're still inflicting the I think you still inflict the usual poison, which is like 60% build up, I think. But then on top of that, you can yeah, but they're specific to like the one bow, aren't they? All right, let's see if I can finish off this guy now, or I'll just lure him into something else if he hasn't healed. But yes, the horror bow with that enchantment is pretty nasty. But it would just be so cool. Yeah, okay, yeah. Horror anger is horror only, and then the other ones are it's like winter, and isn't one of them winter and something else? And is he healed, or is he? Yeah, he's fully healed. All right, I'm just gonna lure him into something else this time. I'm just gonna run and get the backpack that I want. I don't have time to muck around in here. Whee! I think it's this one. Ow. Bro. Get off of here. I'm playing so bad tonight. I didn't think these guys would follow me that far. I'm just too slow. Fight the bandit, dude. Why aren't you fighting the bandit? He's right there. He's right on top of you. Save me, bandit. Oh. Alright, that's alright. I'm just gonna like try and hide up here for a minute and... Yeah. It's not. I really like the concept of it, but Poltergeist is it needs a buff. Because by the time, yeah, it's like, oh man. But again, like there's some things that I think are just such cool concepts, but then they don't, like in practice they're not. They're still like in the end, even though like in the hurricane thing I said like, yeah, you know, do Poltergeist, but that was just, I don't know. Because the theme, like I really loved that idea of having these like raw damage gauntlets and just hitting really fast and yeah, exactly. It's only worth it on huge physical resistance enemies because otherwise you're better off just getting Whiplash or whatever. Yeah, Whiplash is what it's called, isn't it? The extra physical damage one. Alright. Oh, easy peasy. Hey, bud. Yeah, exactly. And because the raw damage like can't really be buffed, it's sort of like, So again, like a really cool sounding thing in theory, but in practice you're kind of like, but again, I recommended it just because I thought it sounded really, really cool. So. Oh, I just made that. Yeah, they do. They need... It does... like, all the enchantment stuff feels a bit off and a bit whack and a bit rushed and a bit like things not working properly and things like not quite as satisfying as they should be, and it definitely, yeah, enchanting definitely needs a bit of a rework. Well, kind of a rebalance, I guess. Yay, got my backpack that I wanted. Yeah, I guess, but I don't know. I found the like the most satisfying part of the DLC for me was definitely, I think it's called the Forge Master. I still can't remember what he's called, but the big interlinked dungeon. That big interlinked dungeon, because I still haven't done super much of the DLC, but that big interlinked dungeon, I spent like ages in, and I had so much fun just exploring it. And because there's enough chests and stuff throughout that dungeon that you can usually find like health potions or whatever varnishes and stuff, like there's enough high tier loot chests and whatnot spread throughout it that you can just go in and adventure through the whole thing in like one run. And then you end up like, I usually end up in there for like 2-3 hours sometimes and just go through it and like make my way through it and kill things, collect loot. And so I found that really, really satisfying. I think that's probably the best part of it. Well, that was my favorite part of the DLC from what I've played of it so far. But yeah, still need to do the main quest line of the Soroborian traders, Soroborian Academy. Sorry. Actually, I will right there. So yeah, I think I had more fun when I played through that dungeon with when I was using the Hex Knight build I made, because the Hex Knight's just so solid that it can just like, it does it no worries, and you kind of just, yeah, you kind of just get to enjoy it, like you make your way through, and as long as you're clever with your like movement and stuff. Oof, I got knocked over there. Ah, get back up, you dumbass. There we go. Cool. Yeah, I probably will. I think I am planning to do it with this character because I never actually finished it, so. Yeah. It's that Hex Knight build is really damn solid, man. Like, it's just because it's got that element of tankiness as well. Like, it's oh no, I didn't think he was doing that. I'm really, really rusty, really, really bad. Oh no, it's not letting me get my stamina back. The shield bugged out. Ah! Go away! Yeah. Well, that's the whole idea. That's why it's called like the Hex Knight, because the idea was it's this big tanky kind of. Well, it's meant to be able to take a beating, sort of, but at the same time be able to just dominate with the hexes and stuff. So. Ooh. I wonder if I can. Ooh, that was close. He dropped down anyway. Whoa, where's he shooting me from? Really, dude? Stop dodging my arrows. Roll off the edge at least if you're going to keep dodging them. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Well, I will drink some water. So the way to have Lockwell working all the time, which I only mentioned like right at the end of the build. You if you eat, you need there's like energizing potions, and there's Dreamer Root. So the recipe and all that's in the guide. It's like right at the end. I mention it. Oh no, but basically you I'm just gonna go hide in here for a minute while I'm chatting. But basically you eat Dreamer's Root to get to the tired status, because I think each time you eat one it takes away like 15 or 20% of your like a wake meter kind of thing, so you get more and more tired. And then you make sure you've got an energizing potion with you, because the energizing potion fully restores your sleep meter. So you basically use it to you use the Dreamer's Root to drain this, and then if you want to get the 30% damage, then you just keep eating Dreamer's Root till you're very tired. But then with that, the one thing of that is you have to be pretty careful, because you have to make sure that that doesn't get all the way or you pass out. So then yeah, you kind of just take advantage of that, and then when it's time and you need to, you drink an energizing potion, and then that will fill up again completely. So you'll lose the buff, but then you can use those two items like to just kind of balance it where you need it. Yeah, and that's sort of the best way I found. I'm not too sure. I can't remember I don't know the exact drain rate, but it's not like you've still got a while. It's just that it's easy to kind of forget and then suddenly pass out, if that makes sense. So it's whatever, because I think it's 25%. I think if it's below 25%, then you're very tired. I'm not 100% on that. It's been a while, but I'm pretty sure it's like once that's below 25%, you hit very tired status, and then it'll drain, and then if you hit 0, you pass out. So, but that's sort of, there may be a better way to do it, but that's sort of the best way. From when I was mucking around, that was the best way I found to kind of do it. That other dude's still running around somewhere. Whoa, I just made that. Yeah, I think it's worth it. More so for the, actually, I'll just do a pause. I think it's worth it more so for the, actually, yeah, that's all right. I'll just leave that there. I think it's more worth it for the 15% for the tired buff, because when you're like, if you're at 50% and you're just tired, yeah, that could work. But I feel like it is worth it if you're just using the first part of the buff. Like if you're using the tired part, because that's 15% and that's very easy to manage, because even when you hit the 25, then you've still got the 30%, but you've got like a huge stretch of 50% to play with effectively. Like that's the mindset I kind of had with it. I had the mindset of like, when it hits red, I know I have to be careful, but I've got 25% before that where I just have 15% extra damage and I don't have to worry. So yeah, thank you for the follow, Scrag. But yeah, that's sort of what yeah. I'll admit, when I first saw it, when I saw it in the class, when they were first announcing the new classes, that's when I was like, I don't know about that. But then once I saw the way the hex skills and stuff work, I went, oh, okay, yup. And the other OP thing, like I said this on stream the other night too, but the other really OP thing about the hex mage is that because you can do AoE with the hexes, like when you rupture them and you send out and you just cause this massive massive AoE. I wonder if I could put. I'm experimenting with traps a bit finally. Ooh, improved spike trap. Nice, cool. Cheers, man. I'm glad that they've been useful for you. I always like hearing that. Favorite trainer, like favorite class, do you mean? Like as in... Or like character-wise, who do I like the most? I love that all the enemies just rolled away, like down. Yeah, so... I don't know. See, class-wise, I mean, I know the class that I think is the most powerful is definitely the Cabal Hermit / Shaman, because Shamanic Resonance is insane, but Wind Imbue is also insane. So that class has two just absolutely insane skills. So that's definitely, yeah. Ooh, Elite Desert Tunic. Not bad, not bad. Hot weather. Ooh, that's actually, like, that's actually a really lucky find in some ways for, like, roaming around the desert. I might even put it on, I think. But yeah, so the, yeah, Shamanic Resonance is one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful skill in the game, I would say. Just because it affects some buffs insanely. Because some things will jump from like 20% increased damage or 20% increased resistance to 30. Other things will double. So yeah, the boons are OP, and because you can stack a bunch of them together, and then on top of those you can stack other effects, you can do some really, really crazy stuff. Like, especially, like, yeah, it's just nuts, man. You can, especially because, like, it makes the rage boon, because this is the other part that makes it really, really insane. And this is why that class as well, including the Wind Imbue, Infuse Wind skill or whatever. The reason that is so powerful is because the Shamanic Resonance is like the requisite, and then if you use the Rage Boon, you're then doing like 50% extra impact. So then if you're combining and the infused wind is another impact buff to the weapon itself as well. So you just end up, yeah, that too. That prismatic flurry, that's a cool skill, but that's the gauntlet skill. But yeah, so basically because you can combine Shamanic Resonance with infused wind, and you can then use like, it's just really effective with heaps and heaps of weapons, because you'll be doing, I don't know, you can basically just do absolutely insane amounts of impact damage, so you can really easily control fights. Woo! Woo! Other really fun skills and classes. I mean, that's like I said, that's probably the most powerful thing. But other ones that are really useful as well. All right. Does that move that? What did this move? I don't even know what it moved. Oh well. But a couple of other skills that are powerful. I like the Warrior Monk. Again, that's just because they again, they've got Master Emotion, which is like really powerful for similar thing as well, because it adds to the if you're under the effect of the Discipline boon, then you get like extra resistances and stuff for free, which is really, really nice. But yeah, it's... Aha, you didn't dodge that time. You must have been weakened by something. I'm going to have a little bit of a look around. But yeah, the Warrior Monk's skills are really good, just because the 40% extra stamina is really nice. And then yeah, they have a lot of like really cool hand skills. Oh no, I ran out of stamina right at the worst spot. Come on, regen some stamina, dude. There we go. But yeah, so anything that gives you stamina is really, really good. Again, it depends on like playstyle, but yeah. Ooh, mysterious hole. I don't know if I want to go down there. But if you just want to be able to... Oh god, that's that other guy. I thought I killed him. Not good. Oh no, now I've picked up some crap. Haha. Get stuck in a cave. But yeah, so I guess a way to start is to sort of say it would be strongest breakthroughs. Strongest breakthrough skills is probably a good oh, I don't know if I can. Let's do it. YOLO. See if I survive. Wait. Have I still got... No, I don't. I've got... I thought I had a meat thingy. That'll work. Man, I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, there's so many different variations and builds and stuff that you can kind of play around with that it's hard to say. But I think for an easy first playthrough and for general endgame power, I would say, and this is just because they combo so well together. Ooh, I survived. And now I'm back down where I was before with the horror, which will probably come out of nowhere and kill me, but that's all right. But yeah, a really like just a really solid. There he is behind there. A really, really solid. But I had someone getting a weapon out, and I got no health potions. Yeah, nice. But yeah, so for a really like, just a really chunky, solid kind of, oh no, shaman, the Cabal Hermit / Shaman with Warrior Monk, and then something else on top of that will usually be like a really, really chunky kind of playthrough. Just because you can get so much resistance to everything pretty easily. Fiddling with everything. I've been mucking around in this cave for long enough, I think. I used it, I think. I'm not too fast. I know I'm going back to town in a second anyway, so... Whee! Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, if you get enough resistances and you're really tanky and you have really high impact, not only can you take hits, but when you hit back, you'll be doing so much impact and damage that usually, like, you can pretty easily get yourself to a position where, like, even if they initiate first and they get a hit on you, you can retaliate and hurt them and do enough impact damage that they'll start staggering, and you'll start, like, yeah, you'll start staggering them and doing enough damage to kind of keep them at bay, and, like, you'll knock them over, and but yeah, it's definitely, like, that's definitely a very, very kind of straightforward, easy way to do it. Yeah, exactly. It's and that's such a powerful build style in this game because, well, because if you can manage the stability, then you can manage a fight much better. So yeah, Prismatic's insane. I haven't actually used it much, but I know it's absolutely nuts. Nice, they're fighting each other. Aha. I think the most insane damage build thing I've done was just when I did like Highlander Part 2 build, and that idea was just push damage, and I mean, now you can do it a bit better, I think, with DLC stuff, because there's actually, and you can do it without taking the Exalted perk. Like, you can actually hit 100% resistances and all that. But at the time when ooh, nice, some pressure plates to play with. But at the time when I was doing that, it was Exalted and like Sunfall Axe and stuff, and ways to, and use like Immolation and stuff to buff your damage. But you were doing something like, I think it was like you hit like 100 physical damage and like 50 fire damage with every hit of the axe. And you've got 100% resistance to everything. But that build was only designed to fight bosses, because out in the world you have to be careful, because if you die, sort of thing, because of Exalted perk. Yeah. The gauntlets have a really, really nice attack pattern, like combination, because the movement, again, it's kind of like the way the greatsword does, where like you kind of spin and you move and like reposition. The gauntlets do something similar, but they kind of do it better. So you can quite viably kind of hit, sidestep, get out of the way of their attack, hit, and then use the combo and like sidestep again and get out of the way. Yeah, it's a very, very nice attack pattern.
Can I help you? This worries me.
Can I help? This worries me. Can I help you? This worries me.
I think I'll just rock the desert armor for a while I'm here. Yeah, dude, I actually thought the same thing at one point. I was just gonna make a really silly meme build and use all the funny items like pot head shield and get the. I may do it at some point, like pot head shield. Just throw lanterns at everything, and do like get the pizza chakram, stuff like that. But I also thought when I was making the Phoenix build, which was like the Fire Mage build I made, I was actually looking into lanterns and seeing if it's viable and stuff. But again, yeah, it's just, I mean, you can kind of do it maybe, but it's, yeah, it's sort of, again, it's one of those things you're like, is it worth it? But for a meme build, fun times. Know how to make that anyway. Yeah, me and someone else were discussing chakrams, and we were saying how one of the problems is like because you kind of get locked into place when you use the skill. We were talking about how there's a lot of skills where you kind of like, again, it could be better, but because you stop moving or there's like a bit of stopped movement before or after the animation of the skill, there's a lot of skills that are kind of much more fiddly than they should be, as in terms of like when you use them and stuff. Yeah. Which is again part of the thing. I think it's sort of like there's a lot of skills that are like that where you need someone else to kind of distract for a second. Yeah.
Can I help you? This worries me.
Actually, I'll go speak to the alchemist. But first I might sleep and repair a little bit. So I've played a little bit of co-op, but not a huge amount. And also generally, I don't know. I think I like skills that can stand on their own 2 feet, kind of. But again, it's kind of the same reasoning why I prefer like some of the counter skills rather than like I prefer counter strike to perfect strike and stuff like that.
How can I help you? This is troubling.
Compared to like flash strike and stuff, and master emotion with counter strike as opposed to got any? Oh, you do. Nice. Take a couple of these. Yeah, exactly. Anything, yeah, easy, man. Cool. Well, Scrag, cheers for tuning in for a bit. But yeah, it's exactly that. Like, there's a lot of offensive options that sound really, really cool in principle, and then you try them out and you're kind of like, but now I'm leaving myself vulnerable, and I could have just had extra resistances and used a counter skill to know that I'm going to hit them and not be vulnerable because they've just been hit by something really hard. Even though in theory you've still hit them with something with some of the others, it just doesn't feel as effective because as soon as there's some other stuff around, it's like, I don't know. But again, I guess for co-op and stuff, it's sort of, actually I'll keep a couple of these. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ah, yeah, like the one that does the burst or whatever, the AoE bursts. Yeah, okay, yeah. See, that would be really cool. But again, like, I don't know. Flash Onslaught, I don't know, but then also that's the other thing. There's a lot of skills that are like just big finishes that then have huge cooldowns, so you're kind of like... Cool. Thinking I'll leave a bunch of this here and... I may just rock that, because I'm kind of... Yeah, I'm going to keep that on, I think. I like the stamina cost reduction and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of skills like that too, yeah, where you're like, it's going to consume my buff, but there's like, it's going to consume my boon, and I need that boon for my other skills, and those other skills have much quicker cooldowns, and they're more effective in a lot of cases. So you sort of like, which is why I feel like there's a lot of skills that are just like, skills that seem like they're meant to be like a big epic finisher for a fight. So, I will be right back, guys. And I am back. Ooh. Cool. My mom. Let me just...
Can I help you? This worries me.
Yes, this worries me.
Just looks fun to have, you know. Roll with one of those. Still got some other stuff I can kind of sell a bit of. I just want to buy that and equip it because it looks cool. Oh yeah. Hey, how you going, Deck? Good. And it's always good when I hear that the videos are helping people. That is excellent.
Can I help? This worries me.
Just get some desert boots. Let's sell some bits and get some desert boots. If I can afford it, which I think I can if I sell a fair bit of stuff. But I'll keep the trap stuff. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, the Highlander build is pretty damn fun. It's a nice tanky build that's like kind of I mean, against some of the endgame bosses it kind of falls off a bit, but then also there's the part 2 of the Highlander build if you really want to do that risk reward thing of like be careful out in the world but absolutely stomp the bosses. I'm thinking I want to keep the blue sand set hanging around somewhere, but well, I can't afford just yet, but what have I got hanging around in here? Well, I can sell that. Sell those, because I don't necessarily want those. Actually take these with me. Sell a few of those. I think I'll leave those greater potions there. Oh, maybe I should take them with me now actually, because I know I want to go to the swamps and I don't know when I'll be back. Because I kind of want to make a Tyrannosaur Great Axe.
Can I help? This worries me.
Stock up on some marshmallow and tartine because that stuff is amazing. Sell a few of these and sell. Don't really need those. That's going to expire anyway. Those will too. Sell those and buy myself some nice desert boots. And then equip those desert boots. And I'll just leave the blue sand armor here, I think. Even though it could be handy to have in a fight later, I kind of want to play around with the desert armor. Oh, I wanted to... Ah, right, I know what I've done. Oops. Cool, I'll leave those here. Why not? Yeah, exactly. That was one of the key things. Yeah. Bread of the Wild and some kind of tartine are just like, mwah. But the marshmallow and tartine, man, like, marshmallow and tartine, Bread of the Wild, just, oh. So nice. So nice. I guess go to the marsh. Well, I gotta go to the forest anyway, so I might try and make some stockpile some Bread of the Wild as well. Nah, I haven't played with the vampiric weapons, but I don't know, the healing seemed really lacking. Like I looked a bit on the wiki and it seemed like the percentage of healing was almost not worth it for how much effort, again, for how much effort you have to put in to get the vampiric weapons and stuff. But you're just kind of like, Cool, I've got 3 of those, 4 of those. Need some mineral teas. Might buy a couple. Should be able to afford them, I think. Sell 1 or 2 things. Yeah, well that's what I because Vampiric Fist was even one of the ones I was considering, because they're fast, but I'm like, it's exactly that. They're such a pain to make, like, which again is like, it's such a cool concept, and you see those altars out in the world and stuff, and you're like, man, what are these for? What do these do? And then again, you're instantly just like, but is that really worth it? Like, which again, I think is like, that's probably one of the problems this game has, that trying to balance everything around feeling like more realistic and a bit more difficult and like survival. Yeah, it's really fun, but then there's sometimes where that's kind of made things just kind of awkward or too much of a pain to get, to the point of like most times you just won't bother, except for the novelty of actually doing it once and being like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
How this?
Which, you know, troubling. I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with something sitting in that particular niche, but like, yeah. And I guess with the legacy chests and stuff, it sort of works because you put in the effort once and then you kind of can just pass things down to new characters, but like, cool. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, yeah. See, Outward 2, man, that's something I'm like, it would be amazing if they do be like, if they are just like, yo, so we're going to be making an Outward 2 and we're going to take the little things that are a bit out of whack and a bit awkward and kind of balance it a little better. Alright, cool, got that. Actually.
Can I help you? This worries me.
I think I still had bread, didn't I? Or did I not? Nope, no bread.
Can I help you? This worries me.
Yeah, exactly. Make things a bit more fluid, balance things a little bit less kind of awkwardly. And you would, because this game, like, I love this game as it, like, even just as it is, but it, you know, improving those things, making Outward 2 just like, oh, you know, and then have like more budget for making like more developed story and stuff, you know. But obviously, I think primarily focus on the systems, like, because that's the main fun in this game, just engaging with the different systems and stuff and being like, all right, survival. Building a character. So the story's not, and the way they have built the story around the different factions and stuff is still pretty cool. Like, it's just that you have to play through them all. So yeah, exactly, it's literally just polish up a few different things and just keep kind of developing things a bit further, and you'd be set to make a really, really, really awesome game. Yeah, exactly that. Like, having that much extra budget to work with and then just kind of investing that back in, just improving and refining the systems you've already got in place. Wait, did I buy travel rations or did I already have them? I thought I've got one. And I did have bread. Oh well, that's alright. I need 4. So oh, dude, really? Oh well. I'll just go in town and get one. I think it's because I ran out of salt. Is there salt? Yeah, actually, I might be able to just... I definitely know I love movement speed in this game. That's... movement speed's like by far one of my favorite things. And abusing movement speed is one of my favorite ways to play. Yeah. Yay, got the salt in it. I don't want to use that. I love it how it's like, use your Cierzo Ceviche when you got freaking like dry mushroom bars. That's another thing. They should make the item like what's gonna be used like prioritize a bit better. Because I nearly automatically clicked that. But then I looked and I was like, no. No. Yeah, exactly. Let me use my, like, nice meal with a cool buff on it to make a travel ration when I got these boring dry mushroom bars that I can just turn into one. Wonder if I can get this boy. Which way are you going to run? Oh man, now he keeps doing just the opposite of what I want. Oh well, there we go. Don't think I want to go fight the Manticore, so that's alright. Yeah, yeah. There's a few little tweaks like that we could make. Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's definitely something that would make sense. Yeah. Again, it's just kind of like provide a few more ways to do certain things. But again, I think part of that too would be like, because another thing that would be awesome to see in an Outward too is like a lot more ways to do the different things, but also a much bigger world. Like, because if they, you know, even just something like, you still have regions, but imagine like a region of each of these, but like double the size. And with its own kind of, again, its own kind of unique, you know, flora and fauna and stuff. And then if you had like equivalent recipes for each area, kind of, which they sort of already, they do kind of, but again, just having more variety and then having more, I don't know, like, I guess, like, I don't know, I mean, they've already got plenty. I think I'm just being greedy. I think I'm just kind of being like, if you had that much more, it would just, again, be that kind of, that thing of like, yes, I'm in this region of the world, but I can go out and survive. And I think I'm just saying the same thing, really. Just like refine and upgrade and add more to the systems. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing too, like this is like talking outward too though. So, because it really is like, pretty much just make it bigger and better and refine the systems and rebalance a little bit. And then you've got a hell of a game on your hands. I'm definitely enjoying this armor a lot more. I feel a lot more free and a lot more mobile. I should have decent enough physical. It's, you know, it's not too bad. Gonna lay some traps for the, see the traps is, I need to suss out traps more, obviously, for the build I want to do. Yeah, you were mentioning, I think you mentioned Mortal Shell before. I don't actually know what it's, what Mortal Shell is. Is it RPG or is it more purely like Dark Soulsy or whatever, like you mentioned? Wait, why is my... Oh, that's right, that's right. That's better. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, I get ya, yeah. Yeah. Dark Souls is definitely something I want to play through at some point. Because I could probably get really into that, I reckon. Maybe. Alright, well that's pretty much... Oh, they rotted anyway. That's alright. But this is pretty much pretty decent to... As you do. Wasted my shield trap. Oh, and I haven't got the stamina regens up either. What the hell happened with my kick then? My dude's like bugged out. Oh god, I'm bugged. Put your shield up, dude. Put your shield up! Wait. Oh, now he does it. Now put it down. Put it down! What the hell? Legit. Like... And this is the other thing, all the random bugs, dude. Oh! No! Run! What the hell has happened? Oh, I'm so screwed, dude. Bandits, fight, save me from the coral horn. Yes. Yes, good. Unequip the shield. I can't even unequip it, dude. It's one of the worst bugs I've seen in ages. Alright, come on. That will work. There we go. But see, I couldn't do it from the hotbar, so I had to, yeah. Like, because I couldn't equip it from the hotbar, it was like bugging the hell out. I'm just gonna, like, leave that there for a minute. Drink water. That was a pretty brutal bug. That was, man, that was actually really brutal. That's the worst bug I've had in ages. And like, first my shield charge went really weird. And then my kick went weird. But then I realized why. Because the shield was bugging out and wouldn't come up. Then it wouldn't go down. Oh. Alright. I think even my weapons... I'm actually going to have to quit out. Because it's still bugged. But that's alright. I'm just going to unequip those. Quit out to the main menu. Come back in. And hopefully it will fix. That's the first time I've seen that. That's the first time I've seen that bug. You see something new every day. You never know what random little bug you'll get. Usually they're fine though. Usually it's not that brutal. But that was really brutal. I wonder what caused it. Because I know I put my bow away and then got my shield out. Yeah, Remnant from the Ashes. I played that game. I've played about 30 something hours of that game. Love it. Love that game. Not as much as I love this game, but yeah, I really do enjoy Remnant. And I'm pretty keen for when the new DLC comes. I haven't played much of the other DLC, but I did get it and I played like a little bit of the survival. It is out now. Oh yeah, that's right. August, it came out this month. I forgot that. I'll have to actually, I meant to get onto that. I will have to check that out. Yeah. Alright. We are back in business. That's working again. Don't know how the fight panned out with the bandits and the coral horn. Ah, okay, yeah. But it comes out this month anyway, doesn't it? Does it come out today or something? Because I'm pretty sure it comes out this month, doesn't it? Have they just despawned? Ah, they're all the way up there now. Okay. Yeah. 2 days. Yeah, so I was... Yeah. Because for some reason then when I was saying, no, it is out, isn't it? I was thinking of August 8th. For some reason, something might have come out on August 8th. I don't know. At least these guys are really weakened by the coral horn, so that's handy. This should be really easy now. If it would get hit. Come on, dude. There we go. Really? Nice. Yeah, I know, eh? It's pretty crazy. But I guess that part of that is like smaller indie studios and stuff, and smaller studios in general and whatnot. Generally, it's more passion. Like, not to say that big companies don't have passion, but the problem is, and like, this is what I think happens, because as the companies get bigger and more business heads get involved in stuff, they start to become more and more about profits and profit margins and everything. So then the problem starts to become, particularly with like the huge AAA companies, it just becomes like, how can we recycle as many features as possible, add as little as possible, monetize the absolute shit out of this game as much as possible, and kind of get the most money out of the players without really doing much work. So yeah. Whereas like a smaller studio, they're kind of like, we really want this game to succeed and we want it to be really fun and like, yeah. Yeah, exactly, I know, but that's the problem. There's so much of an attitude now of just like, oh, maybe I'll try and take these guys on. Maybe I'll try and place some pressure plate traps. See what I can do with these. Do an incendiary. Over here I'll do a tripwire. Where are they? There they are. Yeah, see, Witcher 3 is a great example of a game that's like really good. Improved bleed trap, that could be a nice one to apply. Yeah, Witcher 3 is a great example of like how to make a game sell because it is good. That's another game that I want to actually replay through. I want to replay through that on the like Night March difficulty or whatever. But yeah, it's insane because like, beast golems, beast dudes spawned in. I'll try and fight him and kill him without using the traps. Really? Why are you spinning around right at the... Alright, please don't bug out again. Ease peas. Oh god. Run through the traps, friends. Come through the trap. Yeah, nice. Come through these traps here. They're lovely traps, just for you. What? Did this one not set up? What? Did I not put anything? Oh, I didn't put anything in it yet. That's why. Easy peas. But yeah, the oh right, because I can reuse it. That's right, because I got the thingo. I was gonna say something. I'll just take all of it. Maybe I can salvage that. No, probably sell it though. Yeah, but like Witcher 3, it's I mean, it's not the. I don't think I looted the other one of these actually. I mean, sometimes it's not like the gameplay could be a bit smoother, like the combat and stuff, but the world building and the story and everything is just so damn good and so well written and everything that it's just kind of like, in my opinion, like when that game released, it really kind of raised the bar for what an open world RPG should be. But and like I said, it's a perfect example of when a game just sells on its own merit rather than just kind of like being a rehashed same thing again and again and again and monetized to all buggery, which happens way too often. And that's why that's why I'm pretty damn excited for Cyberpunk, because CD Projekt Red is one of the few companies now that I actually really like. Another example of a company that I really like these days is Larian Studios that did Divinity and Divinity Original Sin 2, because DivOS 2 is an amazing game, and it's probably the closest I've felt a game kind of feel like D&D. Like DivOS 2 is, yeah, to me that feels, because I've played some Dungeons and Dragons before with mates and stuff, but in terms of a video game feeling like that, that is easily the most I've had a game feel that way. Just like the way you can deal with things in so many different ways and kind of do out there things, but they still can work. So it's really cool. Kind of cool song. But yeah. The less stamina cost and the movement speed's just so nice, man. Can't go wrong. It's just so much easier to travel around the map and stuff. Aha, see more prey. I'm feeling a blue trap. I want to see what a flash trap does. Oh, moderate lightning damage. I mean, I want to see what it looks like. Hey there, Carl Horn. One of the things, Shadow, I might actually do on stream is I might end up playing some of the... oof, nice. I might end up playing some of the Dungeon Master mode on stream with some mates. Cool. Alright. Still reuse it. Very cool, very cool. I need Woolshroom and I need... Yeah, okay, yeah. I can turn, yeah, I'll fiddle with stuff. Also, I sometimes speak a bit quiet. But I'll fiddle with that. I think it's because I turned my mic down a bit too. I'll turn the input up a little bit. That should be That should be a bit better. Yeah, I don't know. It could be. But hopefully that's looking a bit better on the, like I turned the mic gain up a little bit. Hopefully that's a little better. I'm just trying to remember, like, smoke root, I think I can get a bunch along the trails over there. Oh, I love when you find heaps of arrows in the supply caches. Smoked root and bullshit. And I'm gonna go in here, because, like, why not? Why not, you know? Excuse me. Come fight me, Beetle. Be seeing you soon, buddy. Cool. What's the, like, base scrap, palladium scrap, I don't know, the, like, base golem halberd and that. I'm trying to remember their recipes. Base golem axe, rather. Go on. Ooh, simple tent, not bad. Yeah, and that does not open from here. Have I missed a lever or something? Or is there something on the other? I'm on the other side or something. So that's the other cool thing. There's dungeons in this that I have not actually even done. Because I spent so much time making builds and stuff. Alright, I guess I'll just go back out. Easy peasy. Oh, the other thing with the mic volume too is that this mic, you need to be really close for it to work well. But hopefully things are a bit better now. Oops, wrong button. Ooh, another coral horn. Very nice. Set a trap first. Oh, he's fighting bandits anyway. Fight the other little bandit. I just want you guys to fight each other. He's so determined to kill me. I think it's kind of bow trap, and then I'm gonna probably get a big two-handed axe and kind of lure them and apply a debuff with a bow, lure them into the traps, and then start smacking them with a big two-handed axe as they get close. Is kind of what the build has evolved into. Just because I haven't used the traps much, so the whole point with this build is like I want to play around with the traps a bit more. I'll take this opportunity to have a nice little bit of cavalry tarting while he weakens that even more. That was a good fight. Fun to watch. Cool. Well, I got plenty of iron to make arrows, so that's good. I just gotta get some like... Oh, I forgot to bring my fishing pole with me from the desert. Oh well, that's alright. Alright, so get some mushroom over there. I mean some smoke root, and then get some mushroom. Ooh, trader. He might have something very nice. First to deal with these guys though. Nice bit of incendiary. Bleed trap, nice. Improved bleed, improved spike, improved spike. Interesting. Oh, I reckon I probably just need a normal spike trap. Give that all. Probably don't even need the traps, to be honest. I hit the wrong key then, I meant to get my shield out. Peas, peas. Yeah. I'm a PC gamer, man. For the most part. I do have a PS4, but I only got that because there's some really good PS4 exclusives. And even some of those come to PC eventually anyway, but some of them I was like, no, I want to play them, so... I'm liking the this armor setup. I'm enjoying quite a bit. It's got that nice like combination, a little bit of physical armor and protection, and no, I'm not playing on Xbox. I'm playing on PC, man. I do very occasionally play with a controller though. No, they're PC, man. I don't think there's even any footage of I don't know. I think they're all PC. I don't think there's even any gameplay of me using a controller. I don't know. Because I've always like played on pretty much PC. Like I have occasionally played this with a controller.
Greetings, friend.
No Master Trader boots. Oh well. But I can sell bits to him. Hardly worth holding on to him. I don't want to sell that. It's cool because I'm considering ingredients and stuff in a different way because I'm doing like traps. Now I'm like, man, there's so much random stuff that I can put into traps, so maybe I won't sell it. Alright, let's go find some smoke root, boys. Yeah, actually that would be really cool. That would be very, very cool. Oh god, there's like 3 bandits here. Oh god, I'm getting mauled. Okay, he's the only one that chased me, apparently. Oh, nice. More spikes. Yeah, that would definitely be, that would be a huge improvement, I have to admit. It's like, otherwise you're stuck with the cloth gauntlets until you go to the DLC area. I'm pretty sure, isn't it? Because like the DLC bits only drop in it. Yeah. But I guess part of that may be the way the game's designed, and I don't know. As in, like, part of it may be to do with people that don't have the DLC sort of thing. I don't know. But then you have cloth gauntlets here anyway, so I don't know. Odd. I got a lot of bandages. I'm also enjoying this Palladium shield. Having a bit of fun with that. Yeah. How do they manage people like as in like if you're playing with a mate? Ah, okay, yeah. That's what, yeah. So if you okay. So you can't see if the person you're playing with has the DLC but you can't see the items. Oh, you can see it but you can't pick up. All right. That makes sense, I guess. I swear there's like smoke root along the road around here somewhere. Like a few patches of it. Cool. Yeah, I think... Ah, okay, yeah, that's fair enough. That makes sense. Smoke root, where you at, bruh? Aha, here's some. Need more smoke root, bruh. Yeah, that's... question for you. Nim, does the like blood sigil side of the hex mage, does that side benefit from corruption? Because it does, doesn't it? If I'm remembering right, I might not be. I might just be imagining it, but I swear there was like a reason to get corrupted. Yeah. Yeah, I do remember there being something to do with it. Wonder what's in the tent. Oh, okay, so you get corruption when you use it. But it doesn't, isn't there some, I swear there's something like, I may have just completely imagined this. Like, I swear there was like, yeah, okay. So then you make the dark stone thing to get rid of some of it. Oh god. Just steal all the shit and run. Oh, an explorer button. Actually, do you know what I'll do? Come back outside, put a spirit varnish on, and then, yeah, okay, you get more damage. But yeah. Yeah, that's right, because you do more like decay damage or something, don't you? So, I guess if you're, that's what I'm misremembering. I was just misremembering the, because I remember thinking it would be fun to do a decay build and get corrupted. But you take, yeah, you do like more damage and you take more lightning damage and stuff because it's like you're becoming a scourge. Where am I? There we go. All right, boys. Time for round 2. Ba-da-dum-bum, ba-da-dum-bum. That was weird. Nasty. There we go. Now I can loot the junk pile. Not bad, not bad. Great astral potion. May as well use that. Learn that recipe. Yeah. I don't know, are you sure it's frost? I swear it's just, I don't know, it's been a while, like I can't really remember, but I feel like it was something like you do more decay damage and you take more lightning damage. Oh, it is, okay, cool. That's neat. I didn't realize there was the frost damage bonus. That's very cool. Man, you could make, yeah, you take more lightning damage, yeah. But yeah, if you're getting more frost damage, dude, you could do like an absolutely monstrous frost bullet build. Because if you're wearing all the crimson armor and get all that frost damage. Oof, just thinking about it now, it's like, oh man, you can make a monster. Yeah, okay, 15%. But still, like 15% on top of already having like so much from, man, there's some good loot in this tent. I'm glad I killed that ghost. Easy worth the trade of a spiritual varnish. And I got the stuff back to make another one anyway. Yeah, it sounds like it would be. I need more smoke root. Damn, dude. I don't want to fight you, dude. I just want some smoke root. I just want smoke root, man. I just want smoke root. And I'll gather those ghost eyes and stuff too. Huh. That's pretty funny. Because see, again, corruption's like another thing I haven't played with too much, just because I haven't. There's a fair bit in the DLC that I haven't explored too heavily. Yeah, I'll grab that stuff. Why not? Wee. About 50% less stamina cost for rolls. Oof, very nice. Yeah, I really do want to try a Blood Sigil Corruption Decay build kind of thing. Probably make something pretty monstrous. Guess I'm just gonna head to Berg. So I know I can get a Wolfshroom on the way. Maybe even two, because it's probably respawned and one of the other ones I gathered earlier in the playthrough. Yeah. Nice, dude. It sounds pretty crazy, actually. I might have to make a build. But again, mostly at the moment, I'm just playing this game to chill and, you know. Because I did get a little bit burnt out on Outward a while ago now, but... Because when I was like getting heaps of footage for build guides and stuff, I was sort of like, Bro, charge him. There he goes. Sweet. Has the other Wolfshroom in here respawned? That is the question. It has. Hooray! And I got a nice little beetle too for my trouble. That's not bad. Smoke root and that. Hopefully I can buy some. I think usually the Alchemist has some. There's some there too. Very nice. Should be able to stock up on a nice amount of Bread of the Wild.
This worries me.
Let's actually look what he
This
has.
worries me.
Cool.
Hey there.
That's one cool thing as well in the DLC, like all the fresh, fleshed out horror stuff. Oh yeah, spikes. Alright, can we claim it? Oh, yeah. So what have I got? I've got 2 of those and 2 of those anyway, so...
How can I help you?
No. There's in the base game, there's still the horror bow and maybe the horror shield, I think. The horror bow's in DLC. I mean, the horror bow's base game, sorry. I think most of the weapons are DLC. There might be like horror axe. Horror axe might be base game. I think it's like horror bow, horror axe, and maybe horror shield that are base game items. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Could be fun to buy a few of the trap recipe things just so I've got them. I think I already know the toxic one, but whatever. I don't remember if I did it or not. And it's fun to kind of do the default experience where I don't really know what I'm... Yeah, I already did have that. Thought so, because it's the salt and the 2 thingos. But cool. I'll just sell it right here.
Want to buy something?
What recipes you got? Oh, alpha this, alpha that. I already know how to make those. Yeah, but I think Hex thing is base anyway. Hex Cleaner's base game.
How can I help you?
I guess I'll buy some thick oil too, just to make some warm potions and sell
How
those.
can I help you?
No, you don't have any. That's alright. How much thick oil have I got? 15, jeez. No. The Hex Cleaner removes hexes, and those ones are the like sanctity and purity potions, I think they're called. Nice weather defense potion. What do we got? Sudden. Oh yeah. Nice. Ethereal and pain. Ah, there we go. So you can apply hexes. And inflict lingering decay, so it poisons them. What was the other one? Oh, I had the recipe for warrior elixir. I didn't realise. Warrior elixirs are pretty damn cool. There's a few, like... Yeah, I can. I just gotta get a blood mushroom. Incendiary. Inflicts lingering fire damage, so that's obviously the burn effect. Not bad, not bad. Yeah. It may be the only one. Because, like, the others are all just status effects and then, yeah. But, you know, whatever. Alright. Bread of the Wild. Make some alpha sandwiches while I'm here. May as well make a meat stew. I will make one of those just because I like having a couple of mineral teas. I'm not desperate for health potions, so. Alrighty. Probably don't need this many arrows to be honest, so I'll store a few. Yeah, well, there's the toxic trap is decay, but I think it's just the poison effect. Like, if you look at so see toxic, see how it's they inflict lingering decay damage onto an enemy, which just sounds. I think it's just the poison debuff. So, because that's what the poison hex is. Well, I mean poison status effect. Sorry. Might make one. May as well make some incendiary. I was enjoying incendiary charges, so you know. And then I'll just make a bunch of warm potions and sell those. But first I will store a couple of these. Plenty of mineral teas, nice. Alright. What else can I get rid of? Pop that in there, pop that spare in there. Put those in there. Put those in there. Make some, I think Discipline Potion is, if I'm remembering right, I think to make a Discipline Potion it's just water, Voidy and Ochre Spice. Hey, nice, I did remember. That's handy. Maybe Ghost Eye will just do the, like the damage. Let's have a look. I should be able to test it, I think, because I should have Ghost Eyes. So if I place... So that's an ethereal trap. Okay. I think the other one might just do the same. Like, yeah, it's the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. Deals moderate ethereal damage and inflicts haunted. Although, yeah, because haunted is the debuff that the other one does too. So, I think, yeah. So interestingly, yeah, you've got two options of... Oh no, that does pain. Okay. So that's pain and the other one's haunted. So there's two different hexes, yeah. Yeah. So there's two different hexes you can do because the nerve gas one was pain, so it's a different hex.
How can I help you?
So if I buy one of these, I'll actually make some of those. Very nice. There's probably other little Maybe there is other little effects and stuff you can do. But I will make some of these just... Where did I pick up my trap? I must have. I was still playing around with that. Yeah, because that's ethereal, moderate ethereal and inflicts haunted, and that's nerve gas, deals ethereal damage with high impact and inflicts pain. That actually sounds pretty damn powerful. But cool. And that's ethereal, and that will be fire. Improved incendiary, nice. Improved incendiary as well from the stones. I do, yeah, actually. I just popped them in here. So they're also ethereal. So they both do ethereal. Interesting. Yeah. I can make horror stuff if I want to. But I'm just kind of avoiding it. I don't really want to make, I think I sold all the blue sand I had, because I'd made the blue sand armor and I didn't really want to do anything with the blue sand. What's the blue sand do? Ah, okay, yeah, crystal powder. Occult remains. Is that like one of the resistance? Which potion's that? The, what's it called? Golem elixir, that's it. Yeah. That's the one. I couldn't remember what the name was. For the life of me, I could not remember what the name of that one was. I want to sell some bits. Crystal powder is pretty awesome. It's pretty versatile. Actually, I think I might have fish in here. Yeah, boy. Nice. Maybe I can find some beetles around town. How you going, Barang? Hey Pete, how you going, dude? The impact one and attack, I think that was the warrior elixir that I was just looking at before. How do I make a chat mod? I was gonna make you mod on my Discord server as well, dude. But I haven't got around to that yet. Do I have to do it on the Twitch channel or can I do it from OBS? I'll see if I can do it from OBS. One sec. Okay, I'm not clicking that because that wants me to ban you. Yeah, there's so many good potions, man. It's cool too. I love how like some things do the lesser effect. I love how there's sort of like tiers almost. Tiers of potions and stuff. Oh yeah. There you go, dude. Enjoy your newfound power. But yeah, I love how there's like the kind of really high tier stuff as well, you know. Well, I mean, as in, you know, you need more ingredients and stuff. So like warrior elixir and golem elixir and... But by the same token, yeah, you get a ban, you get a ban, you all get bans. But yeah, it's cool that there is that kind of, that variety in tiers of like, you know, one thing will have like one effect, but you don't need many ingredients, and then another's got like 2 or 3, but you need much more My goodness. You ban me, I just pop out of existence. Stream just ends. Ooh, more good loot. Didn't actually activate this when I was in here last time. Not that I need it. I'm probably not going to go for the shaman stuff. I think I already know the... because the breakthroughs I already want. I've got 2 of them. Which was Feather Dodge and Survivor's Resilience. But the last one I might get the... because that was the other part of the build. I might get Magic and I might get the Hex Mage. And then do like apply hexes. And then lure them to traps. Instead of the bow thing. Or I might go bow, I don't quite know yet. But yeah. So I'm thinking kind of... yeah. Stone Flesh plus Elemental Resist plus... God status, yeah. Good status, yeah. God status, man, even better. But yeah. Well, that's the thing. Because there's some, like... Because you can also get like Poutine, which is like impact and damage up. And then you've got like even Mineral Tea or just eating a Gravel Beetle is the impact resistance up. And because so many of those effects stack on top of boons and stuff, you can, yeah. But see, it's interesting, Brian, because a lot of the time I like those high tier recipes. But a lot of the time I find myself just going for the lower ones because if I'm roaming around and I'm... But I guess if you're like at endgame and you're just farming lots of stuff and you're just going to go around fighting bosses and stuff, then usually it's worth kind of getting them. But even then, sometimes I don't bother because I've got enough carry weight to just carry the lower tiers and I don't mind eating a couple of extra potions and stuff. But it's definitely a nice feeling when you're running around with like all the high tier potions and... it takes up less bag space and stuff, so...
Hey there!
Yeah, I'll just sell that. Wouldn't mind getting a war bow. Maybe. Yeah. Boons and food, man. Boons and food. Yeah. We'll see, I might, because I might just not bother with the Hex stuff, in which case I will probably just go for Shaman. Because, if I decide to go the bow route... Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get Sniper Shot.
What can I do for you?
Oh no, I already got it. That's right. I just hadn't slotted it in because I was using... I remember now. But once I get a big axe, which is sort of what I'm thinking I'll do. But yeah, I might end up doing just no magic with this character. And just... well, I mean minimal magic. Like, get 20 mana just so I can do Infuse Wind or whatever. Because I think it's 10 mana, but it's nice to have 20, because then even if you sleep, your mana will only... Yeah, I've already done a... I've done a build called Gotta Go Fast, which is the evolution of another build I did called Movement Speed is King, and that build uses Speedster and it uses bows, and it does double, like, Sniper Shot and then Piercing Shot with that enchanted horror bow I was talking about earlier. Then you can run in with the... Maelstrom Blade and Manticore Dagger and inflict more poisoning, and because like you follow up with that and you can do the extreme poisoning, and then you can inflict pain and confusion, and like because you inflict confusion with the Maelstrom Blade, and you can use Probe to do pain, and oh man, yeah, it's nuts. I can give you a quick demo. I did it the other day on stream, but I'll do a quick demo of that. It's a nuts build, man. It's probably the most insane build I've made, I reckon, because it's really fast, but it also does a lot of damage and stuff. Just gotta go fast. I was showing someone the other night on stream. But I'll talk through the principles of it quickly, I guess. And you can even charge in with a charge attack and do more damage. But I'm not sure how much alert stacks I have and stuff. But I might have full stacks already. Yeah, I did. Cool, because I was out testing it. So look how fast he moves. And if I eat a pumpkin pie, now watch this. Yeah, I'm using the better one. I'm using the dual bird mask. It's the best one. It's like tier 3 one. Yeah. This is pretty much like as fast as you can. But if I get this movement speed I've got is pretty much the fastest you can get in the game, unless you get the logistics perk from the Soroborian's questline, which is what I might do with this character, just to follow the theme of the build. But basically, right, the idea of this build, it's called Gotta Go Fast, and as you can see, you go really, really damn fast. I want to try and find like another weak golem to kind of demonstrate on like I did the other night, because then I can kind of talk while I do it easily. Yeah, there should be more up here somewhere. But yeah, the concept is like, if you want to use the ranged side of it, then it's always good to have Sanctifier is what those ones are called. But yeah, the alertness potions, and spiked alertness potions is really, really good for if you want to focus on the range side, because you can get the the code Sonic thing. Yeah. But basically, if I can find a golem or something, I can demonstrate. But I might have... there should be more... I don't know. Surely I can find something weak to demonstrate on. Bandits, maybe? Or something. Where are we? Well, are there bandits down there? Anything? Or are they all dead? Surely there's something that I haven't killed. Yeah, good, there are bandits there. Cool, so I can just like run away for a minute and hide, and then I'll come and kill those, but I'll sort of quickly show you the... So the skills, right? Armor training and fast maintenance, just because I always like to grab those. Marathoner and Swiftfoot, all mercenary skills. Swiftfoot, just because you want the 10%... you want the 10% movement speed. Then fitness, steady arm, always great to pick up from Ito in Ciezo. Hunter's Eye, Survivor's Resilience, obviously that's just to get sniper shot. Survivor's Resilience because you want to get piercing shot. Slow metabolism, always is just a handy skill to have from the Warrior Monk. And then you've got your Daredevil, your speedster skills, so Blitz, which is the sprinting attack speed, sprinting plus attack damage, awesome because you're going to get more sprint speed, so then you're running a lot faster. Daredevil, which is really useful as well because it lowers the cooldowns, which kind of comes in nicely with the fighting at melee. Extra stamina from efficiency, awesome. Metabolic Purge, just because you can, and it's 10% resistance. And then the active skills, Rogue Engineer, you're basically using Opportunist Stab and Sweep Kick. You've got Enrage from the Hunter. These are all the Hunter side of things, but you just really want, mainly you just want Piercing and Snipe Shot. But so, you've got a boon that you can buff yourself with. Discipline, Brace from the Warrior Monk. No. Got all the breakthroughs. So the 3 breakthroughs are Swiftfoot, Survivor's Resilience, and Daredevil. So they're the 3 breakthroughs. And then, so basically focus, you can, buff yourself with Discipline or get it from Brace. I got Unerring Read. You don't really need that as such. Prime, obviously, to prime for an extra shot. Probe, because you can run in and you use it and look cool, and then you can pretty much on the 3rd strike inflict confusion, 4th strike inflict pain, I think is how that is ordered. But it doesn't matter too much because you can also just do it really quickly with the Maelstrom Blade and Puncture. Yeah, and then that's pretty much those, other than puncture, which is another key part because you can inflict pain. So then basically so gear setup, horror bow with that crazy enchantment I talked about. So you can inflict poison, but on that 5th or 6th shot you'll inflict extreme poison. So if you're playing distance wise, that works well because you're going to just keep shooting them with the bow, so eventually they'll get extreme poisoned. Obviously dual bird mask, 19 movement speed. This gives the extra 10% movement speed. And then you've got Boozu hide backpack, it's upgraded scale satchel, 75 carry weight, corruption resistance, and doesn't interfere with rolls. And then Master Trader boots enchanted with the Flux, I think it's called, enchantment, which then just makes you move faster. Again, gives you like an extra 3% movement speed and stuff. So yeah, so that's the range part of it. And then melee, you run in with a Maelstrom blade, so you can inflict confusion, 60% build up, doesn't take long. And with the Manticore dagger, you can stab and you can inflict a extreme poison with that. So basically the way you start the fight, I'll have to earn, because I haven't actually got any alertness potions at the moment, I might have to just nip back to town quickly. I might do that. Oh, actually, I'll just show you. I'll try and show you, but I'm gonna have to start with melee. But the idea is that if you've got the alertness potions, you can kind of use it to, actually I'll engage like this, but you can use it to pretty much I'll shoot one, but yeah, you use it to get your stacks, and then you get prime, and then you oh, he's dead anyway. See, look at that damage, man. But yeah, you get your alertness stacks, and then you use prime to set up for 2 sniper shots. Then you follow up with a piercing shot. Then you run in like this, because you can run away and reposition and like swap your weapons as easy as anything. But yeah, then you stab, even though he's blocked it, but that's alright. Do a probe, and now he's confused. Do another probe, or try to. See if I could actually hit him. What the hell? There we go. And see how fast you are, so you can just keep repositioning. And you can always get an advantage on him. Now he's got pain and confusion on him, so I can use the sweep kick, instantly knock him over. Opportunist stab, I missed, but opportunist stab. But also, look how fast the cooldowns are. That's the other crazy thing. And then opportunist strike, he blocked it, but again, look how fast it cools down. And if I actually hit him, also the Manticore dagger inflicted extreme poison then, which is what killed him. But if it hadn't, the thing is that the opportunist strike, when they've got pain and confusion on them, it does 4 times damage. So it's quadruple damage and impact, which is why also I nearly knocked him over through his block. That's alright, I don't want these. But yeah, now I can demonstrate. So I prime, and it's alright that I didn't have that equipped, because it's just whatever skill you use next after priming is going to get the extra shoot, like the extra shot without cooldown. So now I want to use my sniper shot, so use sniper shot, bang, and I've got no arrows, that's why. But yeah, as you can see, no cooldown on sniper shot. And then you can do another one, bang, but that's instantly killed him because I'm just doing so much damage. But then, like, if it's a big target, then after that, but also you'll see that it's drained 2 alertness stacks. But then after that, the idea is basically like you would follow up with a piercing shot. So it's basically because you've started the fight with the 4 stacks of alertness, you prime and then sniper shot, piercing shot, and then you like run off if you have to, because you can move super quick anyway, and then swap to your Maelstrom blade and your Manticore dagger. I might just go and fight these guys to kind of show a bit more about what I mean. Prime has a long cooldown though too, so be aware of that. But yeah, so sniper shot, piercing shot, and then, oh no, he's chasing me, and he's a big nasty, but I'm moving so fast, so I can run away super quick and hide somewhere and go bang, bang, and then I can instantly turn around, come running back in. I think he might have died from poison. I don't know where he went, but that's alright, because I can find someone else to fight. There's like 3 of them there. So, you know, you come barreling in, smack him with a puncture, he's instantly got pain. Hit him once more with the Maelstrom blade, and because you've hit them twice with a puncher and then the follow-up hit, you've now applied confusion as well. Do a nice big sweep kick. He's dead anyway, but it would have instantly knocked him over. Okay, so puncture again. And then I can hit him once more. If I could actually hit him. I might have to hit him twice now. Oh, he died anyway. But also you got to not get hit. That's the other part of it, which I'll go into a bit more in a second. But I'll just try and stab. And then follow up with a nice hit. Alright, so he's got both. Opportunist strike. Instant kill. So, yeah. And then, yeah. Basically, that's kind of that. The one thing you do have to keep in mind, which you'll notice, like, I lost a lot of health then just from a couple of hits. So this is why this build's kind of like, you can do so much damage and you can do it at a distance or up close. But with each stack of alertness, right, you actually take more damage. So extends a period, yeah. So see, extend the period of, that's actually another really good thing, just by having more alertness. Extends the period of invulnerability when dodging, but also makes you more vulnerable to damage. But the other part of that is because of the Blitz and Daredevil, you're getting more cooldown reduction, which is why those were cooling down super quick. And then because of Blitz, you get that running attack speed. So if you do like the running charge attack, it's not bad. But the main reason that you kind of want this is for the sprint speed, because being able to move around really fast is a main part of the build too. So, but yeah. So yeah, it's sort of glass cannon, but the thing is, like, usually you can, yeah, it's definitely glass cannon style, and it does require, like, kind of being aware of how enemies fight so that you don't necessarily get hit. Because also when you get hit, it drains the stack of alertness. So it's kind of like, then you're juggling all that. But yeah, and if you want to, like, when you get all the attacks up in the alertness chain, you can do the cool, like, finishing. It looks cool if you finish him with it. It's a big spinning attack. But I don't even have any health potions, I don't think, yeah. But yeah, that's kind of this build. Just a quick overview of this build and why it's so crazy. But the thing is too, because you can just stay ranged, like you can just literally just kite enemies, and even with like no alertness, you still move really, really fast, so. But see, this is the perfect thing, what I mean, like, oh look, now I've got to like reposition quickly and run off here and boop, boop. And then yeah, I'll just try and, hopefully I don't derp this, but. And that's another cool thing, like taking advantage of when they're kind of low impact, like when you get their stability down, this is another area where using your probe works really well, because, oh, nice dodge there, mate. Because, oh, that's really nice. If you've got their stability really low, then you can probe, and it does. That's actually another thing worth mentioning. I'll just quickly finish this guy. There's the epic spin I was talking about, that big like, wah. But the one last thing I will mention is that you've got to be aware of is probe does bugger all damage. It hits really, really, like, it does minimal damage, but because you can apply confusion and pain on the third and fourth hits, the last hit in the chain, this one does a lot of damage, but all the other parts in the chain don't. So you just got to be aware of that. So basically you're just stacking up probe to take advantage of all the effects that the speedster build is, like the speedster class has given you, and to just, yeah, get these on cooldown and everything. Yes. That's yeah, it does. So that's what it's the same as like as if you used any of these skills. It's like you saw me before when I used puncture. Yeah, it does. It acts as any of the other skills. So if you've got confusion on this, it'll apply it. So it kind of, in this instance with this weapon, it makes it a bit redundant, the third hit, but you can still get pain on them. But that's why you've got yeah, puncture and like maelstrom blade to just kind of bypass that with this particular thing. Then I'm only using it to get my alertness stacks up to feed into the movement speed, and then move on to the end of the like to initiate the next fight with a prime sniper shot, piercing shot, and then generally, yeah, just have that mobility of the sprint speed from the 4 stacks while I'm moving around, because as you can see, it's just nuts. Like, because you can cover so much distance so quickly. It makes the game like really just, yeah, I don't know. I love playing like this, and this is the evolution of the movement speed build like I made a while ago called Movement Speed is King. But this one is called Gotta Go Fast, and it's pretty much just pushes that all to the extreme. But yeah, the one thing I didn't mention was brace, like as in where you would use it in combat. It's kind of just like, if you haven't applied discipline already with like focus and yeah, then you can kind of just use it to block an attack somewhere in the fight and get discipline. So it's just handy. I find it's handy to have that option to counter an attack. And as I said, like you can get Unerring Read if you really want to, but it's not really necessary. And again, it removes, see how it removes 1 alertness level as well. But and yeah, Prime removes 2, but yeah, so it's sort of eh. But now I will just quickly have a look at some of the messages you guys just sent. I'll just go back to the main menu for a sec. But yeah, that is that there is Gotta Go Fast. What do we got? Oh yeah, okay, so missing one. La, la, la. Whoops. What did my game do? Phew, that's alright. I thought the game crashed for a second. Trigger, yeah, cool. Now I'm all caught up. But now I'll just swap back to the other build that I was, well, I mean the character I've been playing through with on the stream. But as you can see, yeah, that Gotta Go Fast build is absolute insanity. And because you can just choose to do the ranged aspect of it, you don't even have to get the Maelstrom Blade in that. Yeah, true. Do like a build thing. Well, that there, what I just did then and showed you, I'll probably make a, I might make a build, make a stream highlight from that, and then put that on YouTube as like a little build overview thing, so then people at least have something to go off.
Want to buy some?
Because I'm not sure when the next time I'll actually make a proper build guide will be, because I'm kind of having a break from those for a while, because I got really burnt out after doing the last one. Yeah, I getcha. Yeah. Like a showcase of each build I've made, showing kind of like how to do it and how to use it and why it does what it does, etc. That's probably not a bad idea, really, because I have had quite a few people kind of leaving comments like, sort of being like, oh, well, what do I do with this at this part, or how do I use this skill or whatever. Alright, where were we with this guy? I know I want to go and get the Tyrannosaur Great Axe. Or maybe I'll just get the World Edge Great Axe. World Edge could be fun. And it would look cool with what I'm wearing too. Maybe I'll go World Edge and then go get the Tyrannosaur, because I can easily go and get the World Edge Great Axe.
How can I help you?
Just got to remember what they're weak to. Maybe lightning? Fire? Also, I will be right back again, guys. I'll leave you with the tunes. Cyber City A or Drummer Boy. Okie dokes, I am back. Oh. So, just trying to think what the hive kind of creatures take damage from. Can't remember if it's fire or lightning. I think it's like fire does a lot to them. Maybe. Or maybe it's... Can't remember. Yeah, it is fire. Yeah, I was right. Yep. Because I'm thinking of going to get the world edge great axe. Lay a bunch of incendiary traps and, you know, just kind of watch him melt. Proved incendiary. Man. And I got plenty of incendiary traps. I think I know what I'm going to do. Got plenty of potions, got plenty of health potions, plenty of arrows, discipline potions, got that to do some rage. Got some tartine, might make a little bit more Gabbery tartine.
Want to buy some?
And then it's time to go for a bit of an adventure, guys. I might just have a little bit of a snooze for a couple of hours. Get a bit of stamina back. And then I think once I've got the world edge great axe, I will probably end the stream after that. Couple of these. I can make more pungent paste. Nice. Got some beetles. Good stuff. Even better. So now I have a pretty full bag, but it's gonna get less full as I go along. Fall Guys. Oh yeah. I'll play that. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow night we can play some Fall Guys, Pete. I'd be down for that. Because I still haven't touched it at all. I installed it, but yeah. And also I gotta say, dude, I am still just getting my head around the improvement to my internet, because it literally is like 40 to 50 times better than what it was. It's insane. Actually, I'll drop off a little bit of crap that I'm not using in here. Man, I know, but that'll probably be next stream, Nim, because I think I'm just gonna go get the World Edge Great Axe, and then next time I'll make my way over to the swamps, get some marshmallow tartine, because I freaking love that stuff, and then I will probably try and get a Tyrannosaur Great Axe. But tonight I want to get the World Edge Great Axe. Just thinking, what don't I need? Well, I'm not going to need that many discipline potions, and I don't really need... I was going to make warm potions and sell them. That's one thing I forgot to do because I got distracted. So I'll just make a bunch of these quickly. Cool. And how many oils have I got left? Still 6. That's heaps.
How can I help you?
Sell like 23 of those because I want a couple of them just to... But I'll probably get water and have 5 of them on me just so I know I can buff the hell out of my fire damage at all times and be doing as much as I possibly can. Cool. Back into the backpack, drop off a few things. Probably store some of these here. Put those back there. Might make sure I've got some travel rations on me just so that so then if I do decide that I want to just head straight onwards, I can. But we will see. Again with the like not prioritizing the worst thing to make travel rations, like I only need 3 because I'm just going to... Alright, sweet. That's easy. Pick up that bad boy. Still got... Yeah, a few tripwires. think I'm alright, and I've got the iron and linen to make more if I need to. I just need to grab wood if I want to make more, so that's fine. Alright. Looking pretty good. It's time to go and get a World Edge Great Axe. And do a bit of dungeon diving while we're at it. Water is good stuff. I think I'm just going to run straight past the bandits because I want to make sure I save all my resources for the actual like lair that I want to do. So the wasp lair, well, it's not really wasps, but it's a hive, you know. I will grab that smoke root though. Anna, please don't see me. I'm hiding behind a rock. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's so nice. Do 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 do. Oh yeah. Probably keep moving. We are listening to a Khajiit song, apparently. Khajiit. Honestly, I think I might, like, get the, I went too far this way. But I was like, I want to run away from bandits. I might go straight to get the world edge, and then get the world edge, and then clear the dungeon. Just because it might be more fun with the world edge great axe, and then I can kind of test out the idea of concept of the build a bit more. Khajiit like to sneak. What is this song? Hey, large emerald. Could go and get Zorn's backpack. Even though I've got large emeralds hanging around everywhere now. I just keep seeming to be finding them, and I keep saving them because I'm like, oh, I'll go and get Zorn's eventually. But I haven't done it yet. But also I am kind of liking the 2 protection from that. And because I got the feather dodge anyway, it's like, eh. Now, I believe if I go the further exit, I can go straight up and get it pretty easy. I'm gonna skip the song if I can. There we go. I've had enough of Khajiit for now. It sounds like it's trying to sound like, yeah. I have seen like the Skywind mod. Looks amazing. Yeah, Sky Oblivion, Skywind, they look so good. Just letting my stamina regen a little bit. Yeah, it's so funny. Like, that's the thing with Bethesda. Without mods, their games would just be dead. On another stream, I already ranted about the fall of Bethesda for like 20 minutes or something. So I might avoid doing that tonight, I think. All right, I'm all regened. Let's go in here and run straight up and get a World Edge Great Axe. Oh man, New Vegas is amazing, but New Vegas was made by Obsidian anyway, so. Okay, from memory. Okay. I think I remember this right. It's been a while, but I think maybe I went the wrong way. Maybe there's 2 ways to go. Wait. I'm trying to remember. Because I think there's a way to just go like... I just need to find the room. I'll remember it when I see it. Yeah, I'll take the teas. Don't need the other stuff. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. But yeah, New Vegas is amazing, man. I freaking love that game. I'm probably going to play that game on stream sometime. Because the writing in that, like, it's much, I don't know. It's really, I don't know. It's nice. But also it benefits from mods and stuff, and like, it was a bit rushed as well, so. Yeah, I think I've seen that as well. See, I don't mind Fallout 4, but Fallout 4 to me is not as much of a bit, like it feels like I don't like it as a Fallout game. I like it as like a shoot and loot and explore and build a little base kind of game. Alright, so there's the boy we want to kill. So it's time to set up a nice big network of traps and make life real easy for us. Alright. I should be able to do a improved incendiary and then another improved incendiary that I might put back here kind of thing. Yeah, exactly. That's a great way to describe it, Shadow. It definitely doesn't feel like a proper Fallout game as such. But see, one thing I will give Fallout 4, the shooting mechanics are much better. Like, it feels much more like a more modern day smooth FPS, which I did enjoy because I like FPS games. But yeah, it's not the best Fallout game, but by the same token, I did really enjoy a lot of it. So, like, I played a lot of Fallout 4. Alright, and then that one there. And I thought I had a, maybe I sold it. I thought I had another coral horn antler. And then I might just put one behind there. Yeah, actually, the frost mod looks really cool. I have wanted to try that for a while, actually. Just never got around to it. Okay. So then, I think I'm just about ready. Warm potion. Fire varnish. Grab my shield. And then lure him through with the bow. Right, cool. I'll swap to that. I believe it should stay on there. I think it does. Yeah, cool. Alright. Time to lure us a big old hive boy. Hey, bud. Right this way, dude. Right this way. Oh, perfect. Come on, dude. No, keep coming. Oh, he might even just die. Wow, he's not as... Yeah, he's just going to die. Well, that was a waste of a varnish. Ah, well, that was... Oops. I forgot about that. Oh, well. That's one way to get a World Edge Great Axe, I guess. God damn, traps are powerful. Oops. I think there's an ornate chest over there too. From memory. I'll just drink one of those because I can. That was actually like really, really simple. I thought it would be a bit... I didn't realize just how much damage I was going to be doing. Oh yeah, there's heaps of wolf shrooms here too. That was very cool. I'm definitely enjoying this trap build. I swear there's a chest somewhere here. Maybe I'm going nuts. Oh no, there it is. There's nice elite hood. Poison varnishes. All good loot. Don't really need the recurve though. I'll stick with that, I think. That will probably sell for a decent price. I like this because it matches the outfit. Looks dope. Any smoke root or anything around these parts? I might actually just go out that way and come back into the dungeon, because that's probably going to be more fun to do the dungeon from the entrance. Well, one of the entrances. And I might just drink a few potions and stuff and eat a few foods and things to get myself set up for the dungeon. Where's display the potions? There they are. Look at all those buffs, man. Drink some more water. And now I'm not nearly as overweight, so that's cool. Straight down and back in we go. Maybe I'll fight these guys. I just killed your boss. What are you gonna do about it, dude? Oh shit, I forgot to assign the hotkey. I always forget. Bang! Oh no, he interrupted it. You son of a... That was awkward. My predator leap was ruined, guys. That was really unfortunate. Actually sucked. Actually, I may as well eat that too. And decided I'll eat one of those. Cool. And into the hives we go for a bit of dungeon diving. Alrighty. Whee! Let me down. Kabang! Oh, that's satisfying. I love that skill. Predator Leap is definitely one of my favorites. I'll loot in a second once Oh yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah. C'est Flammenwaffe. Cool. I'm actually really digging the look of this. Like, yeah, it looks dope. Want some iron? Ooh. Ooh. I don't know if that's an enemy or if it's just something hanging on the wall. Yeah, just something hanging on the wall. Oh, right. I should... I really need to set this up. And then rejig my slots a little bit. And then... Snipe shot on 4. So 2, 1, 3. Fill my arrows. Bang. Sweet. Like, I was like locked onto that. That was interesting. Oh yeah, and I need to swap out shield thingo for the other kick skill, which I already picked up when I went to Levant. Just there we go, that's better. Nice. Using rage. Get that extra impact happening. The build is coming together a bit, guys. This is cool. Might use the varnish for, use, where are they? Fire rag. And I'll drink another warm potion, get that buff again. And I'll try and initiate on this guy with a sniper shot. If he'll stop moving, cool. Bang, 1, nice. And then I can Predator leap in if I time it right. Nice. Dodge his attack. Smack, 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 smack. Job done. And another ornate chest, boys. And yes, I know there is a mod that adds more quick slot bars, which ooh, Marble Claymore, nice. Which is definitely, like, it's definitely something that this game, but I think in a way it's part of the challenging design. Like, it's part of the trying to make things a bit difficult for you. Man, it looks so cool. It's a big paddle. I want the paddle, but I don't think I can justify carrying around the weight. So I might drop that too and pick them up in a minute once I've killed this beetle that's coming towards me. Alright, let's figure this out. What can I drop that I don't need? I mean, I'm just going to stick him in a bag anyway. And since I'm doing a no muling playthrough and stuff, I'm probably just going to drop these stuff. Yeah, exactly, dude. That's exactly what I was saying. Like, the limited number of hotkeys is how it's part of the balancing. Like, it's part of the design. Because it sort of forces you to choose. Whereas if you didn't have to, you could just kind of, yeah, smash out everything. I can get rid of the Fang Axe, yeah, don't need that. Probably drop that. I mean, the only one I really want to keep is the marble sword, just to put it somewhere to maybe like mule across later, because I don't actually think I've got one of those at all. And I could probably, realistically, I could probably drop that, but I could probably move now anyway, so we'll see what else we find in here. I reckon there's some pretty successful dungeon diving now. It's feeling good. Like, I've got, because the build's starting to come together quite nicely, it's sort of, Yeah, it's satisfying when that starts to happen, when aspects of it start to come together and you get yourself a beefy weapon and you're just like, yeah. I can hear them fighting. Just dum, dum, dum. Oh wow, that poor Hive Lord, jeez. That's a bit unfair, guys. Bit of a ganging up on the poor guy. Oh, they're chasing after me. Let's do an ice splash. Cause I can. I mean ice rag, sorry. You know what I mean. Time to kill some beetles. I'll loot them after the fact. Oh, my rage is worn off. That's alright. Good time to eat an alpha sandwich. Nom 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 nom. Oh, hey, buddy. Like the one time I shouldn't have. That's alright. I sort of realized, wait, I've hardly been using my rolls, but I realized that's because on one of the other builds I played recently, I just didn't have to roll. And I think also because I've been using the shield for so long, I was just like, used to it. What do you got? Ooh, all these goodies. Oh, I'm so fat I can barely move. I can still roll though. I'll just roll back to town like this. Because I actually can. Because I'm not slowed on my roll. Oh, that's amazing. I can carry as much as I want, guys. I'm going to roll my way back to Berg and then finish up the stream there, I think. Now we just take this quick moment here to regen a little bit of stamina there and just kind of chill out. So how are you guys all doing? How's everyone's night? Well, or day, or whatever time it is for you. That's no good. How is the little one doing? Nice, dude. Very nice, Zerg. Yeah. Well, tomorrow night, definitely keen to kick back with some Fall Guys, Pete, so that will be good. Yeah, we'll suss it out. Oh man, I know that feeling, dude. I used to have shitty internet like that, but now my internet is literally 40 to 50 times better than it was like 2 weeks ago. So life is really damn good. Oh, hey there, dear. How you going? Don't mind me. Can I outpace a deer with my rolls? Oh my god. I'm coming for you! Oh no, stamina. I'm just doing this for the meme, jeez. Hey there. Let's have a race. Dear, let's have a race. Let's have a race. Go that way. Yeah. Oh no, he's slightly faster. That's alright. You win. Ah, now you're talking. Hey bandits, don't mind me. How you doing? How's your night going, lads? See you later. I love how you just hear the in the background of them doing the magic. I'd say that was a pretty successful roll to Berg. Oh no, the stamina. Oh, and he's still chasing me. Get away from me! My stamina's regenerating. Or am I fighting? Might have to kill this guy. Oh, nice dodge, dude. Just couldn't leave me alone. I just wanted a peaceful night of rolling. That's all I wanted. Leave me alone, dudes. That was weird, that shot like... What's the aim doing? Why is it... Alright, that's better. Oh no, they slowed my movement speed. That's so unfortunate. I just don't know what I will do. Alright, yeah. Epic Store's pretty... Ugh. I have to admit, Epic Store is pretty bad. But I only use it to get free games anyway, so... That's my only experience with the Epic Store. Which I have to admit, like, is pretty cool, because some of the free games they have are, like, really good games, so... It's surprising, some of the free game, like, some of the games that go up for free on there sometimes. Alright. Hey, dude, I've got some stuff to sell.
This worries me.
Sell that. Keep that, because that's just cool, and I want to hold on to it. I thought I had more stuff to sell. Yeah, I'm not going to use that. Not going to use those. That is a lot of occult remains, but I'm going to save those because I'm pretty sure you can use them to make resistance potions, which is always nice. Ooh, there's this lag. I get this sometimes in Berg when I'm down this end. My computer really doesn't like something about this particular section. Ooh, and there's an encoding error too. That's fun. Yeah, true. Roll down close to my encampment so I can drop some stuff off and not be as overweight. All right. I don't think I actually need that many mineral teas. That's a lot of eggs. I can make like a bunch more pungent paste. Look at all that. Where was my fishies? Oh, hell yeah, I'm gonna have so much pungent paste. Delicious. Yeah, why not? Cool. Drop those off. Drop some of that off. Might just sell those. Ice rag recipe. Oh, that's right, it was just that. Well, they're easy to make. Is fire rag just linen cloth and thick oil? Yeah, I thought so. Cool. Well, I think I'm going to call it here, guys. It has been a mighty fun one. Thank you. Oh, hey, Gavata. It's going good. I am just ending the stream, basically. But yeah, no, it's been a good one. Probably more outward, not tomorrow, but the next night, maybe. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for hanging out. It's been really cool. Yeah, it's been good. I will see you all next time. Peace. Bye.